Hello students, how are you all? Hope you are doing well. So today we are going to start our exercise 5b of chapter factorization. Since we have done two types of factorization, by grouping method or by taking out common factors, now we are going to start factorization by splitting the middle term. Trinomial of the form ax square plus bx plus c or ax square minus bx minus c. In this trinomial, we have to split b, the coefficient of x, that is the middle term, into two parts. Why this method is known as the splitting of middle term? If you found this expression, this trinomial in the question, that ax square plus bx plus c type, then you have to split this middle term. Here the middle term is b, the coefficient of x. And we have to split this middle term in such a way that sum of these two parts must be equal to b and their product is equals to product of a and c. Then factorize by grouping method. So if we find that ax square plus bx plus c type trinomial is there, then we have to split the middle term b in two parts such that the sum of these two parts is equals to b and product of these two parts is always equals to product of a and c. Then we have to factorize by grouping method. One more term is there. In this trinomial ax square plus bx plus c, the values a, b, c are the real numbers. And this is known as trinomial or a quadratic expression in which a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, c is a constant. And when we have to find that this expression is a factorizable or not, for this thing, we have to find b square minus 4ac. We have to find the value of b square minus 4ac. If this value is a perfect square, then the given trinomial is factorizable. If this value is not a perfect square, then this expression is not factorizable. Now, see the question number 1. The expression is a square plus 10a plus 24. Compare this one as ax square plus bx plus c. Then the value of x here is equals to a. The coefficient of x square or coefficient of a square is 1. Coefficient of a or x is 10. And the constant term is 24. Our type is splitting the middle term. That means we have to split this 10. We have to split this 10 in two parts such that sum of these two parts is equals to 10. See, 10 can be split in 6 plus 4, 5 plus 5 or 8 plus 2. But one more condition we have to check, and that condition is the product of these two parts must be equals to a into c, or the coefficient of x square into the constant term. See, here the coefficient of a square is 1, coefficient of a is 10, coefficient of constant term is 24. Now we have to split 10 in two parts such that the sum of these two must be equals to 10 and the product of that two parts must be equal to 24 into 1 is equals to 24. So here we are having two numbers 6 and 4. If we add these numbers, then we'll get 10, and if we multiply 6 and 4, then we'll get 24. So we are going to split this middle term in two parts, and this expression is equals to a square plus 6a plus 4a plus 24. Now from these two, first and second term, take out a common. From third and fourth, we can take 4 common. Now see, from these two values, a plus 6 is the common factor here. So we can take this common factor out, and we are left only with a plus 4. So we can write this expression a square plus 10a plus 24 is equals to a plus 6 into a plus 4. You can multiply this a plus 6 and a plus 4, and after multiplying you will get a square plus 10a plus 24. This is the factorization of a trinomial by splitting the middle term. Same process we are going to do with the question number 2. A square minus 3a minus 40. Split the value minus 3 in two parts such that their sum is equals to minus 3, but their product must be equals to minus 40 into 1, and minus 40 into 1 is equals to minus 40. So we are having two values 8 and 5. Minus 8 plus 5 gives us minus 3, and minus 8 into 5 gives us minus 40. So we can write the expression a square minus 3a minus 40 as a square minus 8a plus 5a minus 40. From this pair take a common, from this pair take out 5 common. Now a minus 8 is here, a minus 8 is here. Take out this value as a common factor and we are left only with a plus 5. Same process we have to do in the question number 3. 1 minus 2a minus 3 square. Now see, we are having two methods. If you want to take negative common, then you can take it out. After taking out negative common, this expression is equals to minus. Then in the bracket, you have to write 3a square plus 2a minus 1. If you want to do like that, then it's up to you. If you go ahead with this one, then it's your choice. See, 1 minus 2a minus 3a square. This is the coefficient of x square, coefficient of x, constant term. Now we have to split the middle term, the coefficient of x or the coefficient of a. That middle term is minus 2. We have to split this minus 2 in two parts such that the sum of that two parts must be minus 2 and product of that two parts should be 1 into minus 3 is equals to minus 3. Now see, can we write this minus 2a as minus 3a plus a? Yes. Minus 3a plus a gives us minus 2a. And when we multiply minus 3 with plus 1, it will give us minus 3. So this is the perfect splitting factors of this minus 2a. So we are having 1 minus 2a minus 3a square is equals to 1 minus 3a plus a minus 3a square. From this pair take out 1 common, from this pair take out a common, and from these two values take out 1 minus 3a as the common factor. And we are left only with 1 plus a. So we can write the expression 1 minus 2a minus 3a square as 1 plus a into 1 minus 3a. Come to the question number 4. Here we are having x square minus 3ax minus 88a square. Now it's up to you people. If you want to take it as a quadratic in x, then this equation is ax square minus bx minus c, where the value of c is 88 minus 88a square. But if you want to take it as a quadratic trinomial in a, then you can take this one as minus 88a square. Consider this one as ax square, bx or constant term. Here I am going to take this expression as quadratic in x. Quadratic in x means I am going to factorize the middle term 3ax in such a way that sum of two factors will be equals to minus 3ax and product of that two factors must be equals to minus 88a square. Why minus 88a square? Because the constant term is minus 88a square and the coefficient of x square is 1. So minus 88a square into 1 gives us minus 88a square. So we can write this one as x square minus 11ax plus 8ax minus 88a square, because minus 11a plus 80 plus 8a gives us minus 3a, and minus 11a into 8a gives us minus 11 into 8, 88, a into a square. So from this pair take out x common, from this pair take out 8a common, and we are left only with x plus 8a into x minus 11a. Similarly, see the question number 6. Try to solve the fifth part by yourself. See the question number 6. Here, 24a cube plus 37a square minus 5a. This is not a quadratic expression. This is cubic one. But what I found a common quantity here, a common variable here in all the three terms. So my first step is I'm going to take out a common. And we are left only with a quadratic expression, which is 24a square plus 37a minus 5. Now we have to factorize this 37a plus 37a in two parts, such that sum of that two parts will gives you plus 37 and product will give you 24 into minus 5. Now see, I'm going to write this 37a as 40a minus 3a, because 40 minus 3 gives us 37 plus sign, and 24 into minus 5 is equals to minus 120. But see, 40 into minus 3, again minus 120. That means these are the perfect factors. So in the next line, we are going to write a as the common value. And this quadratic expression can be written as 24a square plus 40a minus 3a minus 5. Now from the first two, we are going to take out 8a as the common value. And from the second, this third and fourth value, we are going to take out minus 1 as the common value. And this expression can be written as 8a minus 1 into 3a plus 5. Here we have to multiply this expression with a only, because a is the common factor. This is our solution of question number 6. Come to the part 7. Here the question is a into 3a minus 2 minus 1. First of all, multiply this a with 3a. It is equals to 3a square. Then a into minus 2. This is minus 2a minus 1 as it is. C. This is same like the question number 3. 3a square, 2a, 1. But here 3a square minus 2a minus 1. Values are same, but signs are different. 3a square minus 2a minus 1. Now we have to split minus 2a in two terms such that their sum will be equals to minus 2 and their product must be 3 into minus 1 minus 3. So that two factors must be minus 3 and plus 1, because minus 3 plus 1 minus 2, minus 3 into 1 minus 3. So from the first two, take out 3a common. From these two, take out 1 common, and the expression a into 3a minus 2 minus 1 is equals to 3a plus 1 into a minus 1. Come to the question number 8. This is a square b square plus 8ab minus 9. This a square b square can be written as ab whole square. That means this is the quadratic expression. This is the quadratic trinomial in AB. So a square b square AB. That means we have to split this middle term 8AB in two parts such that the sum of that two parts must be 8ab and product of that two parts must be 1 into minus 9 minus 9. So I'm going to write 8ab as 9ab minus ab. And then this expression will be equal to a square b square plus 9ab minus ab minus 9. Now from these two, from the first two, I'm going to take AB as a common quantity and we are left only with AB plus 9. From third and fourth, take out minus 1 common, we are left only with AB plus 9. AB plus 9 is the common factor. So take out that AB plus 9 as the common quantity and we are left only with, in the first term, AB left minus as it is, in the second term we are left only with 1. So the expression a square b square plus 8ab minus 9, this is equals to AB plus 9 into AB minus 9. Now come to the question number 10. Try to solve the 9 by yourself. Question number 10 gives you 2a plus b whole square minus 6a minus 3b minus 4. See, 6a minus 3b. Can I take 3 common from these two? Yes, I can. So this expression can be written as 2ab whole square. Take out minus 3 common from these two and we are left only with 2a plus b minus 4. See, this is the quadratic in 2a plus b. It is quite difficult for you people to write 2a plus b as it is. So I am going to assume this 2a plus b as x. Let it be equals to x. Therefore, the given expression 2a plus b whole square minus 6a minus 3b minus 4, which was equals to 2a plus b whole square minus 3 times 2a plus b minus 4. This expression can be written as, put the value 2a plus b is equals to x here, x square minus 3 as it is, 2a plus b is equals to, write it down as x minus 4 as it is. Now it is quite easy for us to solve this x square minus 3x minus 4. After solving this, our solution is x plus 1 into x minus 4. But the question was in A and B type. So we have to resubstitute or we have to put the value of x here, which is equals to 2a plus b. Then the solution of 2a plus b whole square minus 6a minus 3b minus 4 is equals to 2a plus b plus 1 into 2a plus b minus 4. See, 3a square minus 1 minus 2a. 3a square minus 2a minus 1. Again, the question is same. Question number 12 is totally same as that of question number 7. See the question number 13. X square plus 3x plus 2 plus ax plus 2a. So this expression can be written as x square plus, can I write this 3x as 2x plus x? See, x square plus 3x plus 2, ax plus 2a. If I write this 3x as 2x plus x, then if I write this 3x as 2x plus x, then from this first pair, x square plus 2x, I can take x common and we are left only with x plus 2. From this second pair, x plus 2, I can take 1 common, which is equals, now this one is equals to x plus 2. From this last pair, ax plus 2a, a can be taken out common and we are left only with x plus 2. See, x plus 2 is here, x plus 2 is here, x plus 2 is here. So take out this x plus 2 as a common quantity and in the next bracket, write down the left one of these first, second and third term, which is x plus 1 plus a. See, x square plus 3x plus 2. This can also be written as, this x square plus 3x plus 2. If you want to write this one as, in the first bracket, x square plus 3x plus 2 plus take out a common, then we are left only with x plus 2. Now it is, now this x plus 2 gives us a choice, or this x plus 2 gives us a hint that from these three values, we have to take out x plus 2 as a common quantity. So we can write this 3x as 2x plus x, and from these first pair, consider this one as first pair, this one as second, this one as third, take out x plus 2 common from each pair, and this is a solution of given expression, x plus 2 into x plus 1 plus a. Try to solve the question number 14. Come to the question number 15, which is equals to 5 minus 3a square minus 2a into 6 minus 3a square plus 2a. See, 3a square minus 2a. Same quantities are here, 3a square plus 2a, but signs are opposite. So from this one, take out minus sign common. So our given expression is equals to 5 minus 3a square minus 2a into 6 minus 3a square minus 2a. Now 3a square minus 2a is here, 3a square minus 2a is here. Consider this one, assume this one as equals to x. Assume that 3a square minus 2a is equals to x. Therefore, the above expression can be written as 5 minus x into 6 minus x, like this. Now multiply this x with the bracket, we'll get 5 minus 6x plus x square. This is the quadratic in x square minus 6x plus 5. Now split the middle term minus 6x, and after solving this, we'll get x minus 5 into x minus 1. But here don't forget the value of x is 3a square minus 2a. Resubstitute the value, put the value of x, 3a square minus 2a minus 5, 3a square minus 2a minus 1. Now see, again this is the quadratic expression in A, and this one is also a quadratic expression in A. Now split the middle term minus 2a in such a way that the sum of the factors must be equal to minus 2 and their product is equal to minus 5 into 3 minus 15. So here we have split the middle term minus 2a and we'll get 3a minus 5 into a plus 1. And after solving this 3a square minus 2a minus 1, we'll get 3a plus 1 into a minus 1. This is very important question because here after solving this expression by taking out the value of 3a square minus 2a as x, after solving this again we'll get two quadratic trinomials and we have to find out that expressions, and our solution must be 3a minus 5 a plus 1 3a plus 1 into a minus 1. Now come to the question number 16. 1 by 35 plus 12 by 35a plus a square. Now this is the quadratic in a square. This is the quadratic in a. Now we have to split the middle term, this one, in two factors such that their sum is this. Their sum is 12 by 35 or their product is 1 by 35 into 1. But it is difficult for us to find out. So first I am going to take out 1 by 35 as the common value. Then this is equals to 1. This is plus 12a and this is plus 35a square. I hope you all know why this a square will become 35a square. Because we have taken out 1 by 35 as the common quantity. Here only 1 is there, so we have to multiply this term by 35. So the given expression can be written as 1 by 35 into 1 plus 12a plus 35a square. Write down this expression in the form of ax square plus bx plus c type, that is 35a square plus 12a plus 1. So here I have to write this 12a in two factors. We have to split this 12a in two factors such that their sum must be 12 and their product must be equals to 35 into 1, 35. And that factors are 7a and 5a, because sum of 7 and 5 gives us 12, product of 7 and 5 gives us 35. So on solving this, we'll get 1 by 35 into 5a plus 1 into 7a plus 1 as the solution. Question number 17 is your homework. Try to solve that question number 17 and come to the question number 18. See, here if we find the value of b square minus 4ac and this value is a perfect square, then trinomial is factorizable. We have studied that? Yes. And now I am going to use this knowledge in our question number 18. Here the question demands we have to find in each trinomial or the quadratic expression, find whether it is factorizable. Whether it is factorizable, that means here we have to find out b square minus 4ac, and that b square minus 4ac must be a perfect square. If that value is a perfect square, then we can easily say that the given trinomial is factorizable, and then we have to factorize. Read the question again. They want to find whether it is factorizable or not. Factorize if possible. If you find that the given expression is factorizable, then find out the factors. Otherwise, no need. See the first part. The expression is x square minus 3x minus 54. Compare this expression with ax square plus bx plus c. We get the value of a is 1, b is minus 3, c is minus 54. Therefore, b square minus 4ac gives us square of minus 3 minus 4 into 1 into minus 54. Square of minus 3, 9, minus minus plus 4 into 1, 4, 4 into 54, 216. And sum of these two is equals to 225, which is a perfect square. So therefore, the expression x square minus 3x minus 54 is factorizable. So factorize this expression, and we all know how to factorize. We just split the b in two terms, like sum of that two terms must be minus 3 and product is equals to minus 54. So our solution is 6 minus 9 into x plus 6. Come to the second part. The given expression is 2x square minus 7x minus 15. Again, comparing with ax square plus bx plus c, we get a as 2, b is minus 7, c minus 15. Find the value of b square minus 4ac, which is 169, a perfect square. So the expression is factorizable. Factorize that expression and our solution is 2x square plus 3 into x minus 5. Come to the third one. This is 2x square plus 2x minus 75. Compare this one. So we'll get a 2, b2 and c is equals to minus 75. Find b square minus 4ac. This is 604. Not a perfect square. So this expression is not factorizable. No need to find a solution because the expression is not factorizable. How can we find out the factors? Come to the fourth part. 3x square plus 4x minus 10. Again, on comparing, we'll get a 3, b4, c minus 10. Find out b square minus 4ac, then we'll get this is equals to 136. Not a perfect square. So this expression is not factorizable. Try to solve the fifth part. Come to the question number 19. Here they demand factorize 4 root 3x square plus 5x minus 2 root 3. Now we have to split the middle term 5x in two parts such that their sum must be plus 5 and their product must be equals to 4 root 3 into minus 2 root 3. Now root 3 into root 3, 3. 4 into minus 2, minus 8. Minus 8 into 3, minus 24. Can I split 5 as plus 8 and minus 3? Because 8 minus 3 gives us plus 5 and 8 into minus 3, minus 24. So 4 root 3 x square plus 5x minus 2 root 3 can be written as 4 root 3 x square plus 8x minus 3x minus 2 root 3. Take out 4x common from these two, from this first two. 4x, and we are left only with root 3x plus 2. And from these two, take out minus root 3, because 3 can be written as root 3 square. So take out root 3 as a common quantity, and we are left only with root 3x plus 2. So our solution will be root 3x plus 2, which is the common, and 4x minus 3, which was the leftover of the previous part, previous step. See the second part, 7 root 2x square minus 10x minus 4 root 2. Again, we have to split 10 in two parts such that the sum of that two parts must be minus 10 and product is equals to 7 into minus 4. 7 into minus 4, minus 28. Root 2 into root 2, 2. And 28 into 2, 56. So we have to split 10 in two parts such that the sum of that two parts must be minus 10 and product is equals to minus 56. So this expression can be written as 7 root 2x square minus 10 can be written as minus 14x plus 4x. Minus 14 plus 4, minus 10. And minus 14 into 4, minus 56. Minus 4 root 2 as it is. Take out 7 root 2 common from this one. Take out 4 common from this. And we are left only with x minus root 2 into 7 root 2x plus 4. This is your question number 19. Now come to the question number 20. Give possible expressions for the length and the breadth. Now we have to write length and breadth in possible expressions of the rectangle whose area is this one. Now we all know that the area of rectangle can be written as length into breadth. If this is the area, first of all we have to write this area in terms of length into breadth. Length into breadth. Length, consider the length as one factor, breadth as two second vector. That means we have to factorize this expression. 12x square minus 35x plus 25. On factorizing this expression, we will get 3x minus 5 into 4x minus 5. We all know that area is equals to length into breadth. But it is not sure that this is length or this is length. So our solution must be length is equals to 3x minus 5 and breadth is equals to 4x minus 5, or length is equals to 4x minus 5 and breadth is equals to 3x minus 5, because we are not sure that the first one is length or the second one is length. So we have to take both possible outcomes. So in the first case, length must, if length is 3x minus 5, then breadth must be 4x minus 5. And if we take length as 4x minus 5, then breadth must be 3x minus 5. So we have done with our exercise 5b. Try to solve the questions by yourself. Note down the questions in your notebook. Good luck to all. Solve the questions by yourself and start practicing the questions. Good luck.